Everyone, what a fantastic morning it is. Okay, so let's get straight back into it. I'm going to carry on. This is game 14. Nice and slow, easy does it. Okay, so 3-1-5-1. Already got the advantage. Seems nice and sensible to split. Try and escape the back checkers. Now he's made an anchor. I want to as well. And so this looks like it should be an easy game. Oh, that makes it very easy. It could even be cubing soon. So let's have a count. 52, 22, 74, 98, 132, 81, 97, 14, 11, 20, 39, 141. What was that? 132 or 42? Okay, so look, 9 pips up, so it's not going to be enough. That should be a market loser in after most dice rolls, so that's going to be a 0 game, I believe. No decisions there whatsoever. Always nice to start with a 0 game. Okay, just waiting for XP to catch up. I don't know if you can see, I've got a circle icon on my screen that's showing that it's thinking, so I can't click yet. Waiting for the actual panel to crop up. I hope it's not too slow. Try and close some stuff. So try and close. Got all this crap open. Okay, so okay, there we go. The panel came up, but I don't think it would be visible to you because OBS only captures windows rather than applications. Having said that, I wonder if I set it to display capture, it probably would capture that, but never mind, it doesn't matter. So it was a 0 game. Just still closing some applications and I'll... Okay, alright, continue. 5-1. Can obviously slot, but splitting to try and get a simple game. Just trying to play with as low a PR as possible. 6-4, going to make the point. 6-3 is going to make the 15, of course. And 3-2, well, since if I chose to stay back, my front position, my board wouldn't be very strong. I would have to play 8-5, 6-4, and then even if he did leave a shot, I would have 2 blots on board. So I think I'm better off making the anchor. Not 100% sure, but okay. So now the game is simplified. I should be able to take. I think I'm going to come down with a 2. Obviously slotting the 5 point. And now, quick count, it leaves 52, 57, that's from 81, 90. He's 125, 24, 116, 130, 139, 143. So at 125, 143, again, common to forget the first pip count that you do and then have to redo it. 57, 24, 81, 90, 125. 43, so he's 18 pips up with a good structure, but with the open 5 point, I think this is usually, well for me, quite a comfortable take. And 18 pips isn't enormous on a pip count of 125. The only detraction in my position is the 2 point, but can't see this ever being a pass. Okay, so he just plays smooth and safe. 6, I can either slot the 4 I think I'm going to slot the forward in order to try and make it by the time he leaves me a shot. So now I can come down and make the 4 points. Now I just need a 6-1, which I get. Now I'm going to have to have a recube decision. Okay. Might not be a recube quite yet, so let's think about this. There's 21 plus, let's have another count. 35 plus 20, 26. 60, what's in the 86, 90, 100, 106. So we're 120, and he is 42, 16, 58, 28, 86, 10, 112. So we're 8 pips down, but also we don't always get out here. So even if we were to make the bar with a 6-2, we wouldn't actually do that, we would come out. Okay, so if we come out, we're good, but we only come out with 6s and 5-1, and then of course we can get hit. So we come out with 13 numbers, but let's discount some of them when we get hit. So let's say we're pretty good, in pretty good shape after 10 games, but when we don't come out, we're not in such good shape. And then there are numbers like 111, I suppose, and numbers that switch. But I don't think that's going to be quite enough for a recube, especially as he's got reasonable structure to just point on us when we don't escape. So all in all, I think it's a bit thin, especially giving away the cube. When you actually are contemplating a redouble, the fact is, the point is that you hold the cube, which means that your opponent doesn't have any access to it. So therefore giving away cube access is even more detrimental to you than when the cube is in the centre. So I'm going to hold and just roll. 2-2, I can make the bar. I can switch to the ace point. I don't think that's right though. Just letting him come in. I don't really want to let him come in high up in the board. I'm just going to let him do what he's going to do on his side of the board. Seems pretty clear to me. Okay, now I can escape with most numbers, and he's going to need a 2 and something else. It looks pretty strong. Since I don't win that many gammons, I don't think. I don't want to stay back and try and provoke him leaving me an extra shot. I think it's going to be a recube, and I'm guessing close to a take. I'm not really sure. Okay, no. Okay, so I took my time over that, but obviously, because I can see that the computer had already analysed it, but there wasn't anything particularly difficult there. I just wanted to take my time, and then this would have been a bad cube, and then this was not even close to a take. So I tend to overestimate the taker's winning chances. Alright, anyway, let's carry on. So game 16. Luckily, I mean, I've had very, very easy games. So 5-4, 6-4. Okay, this is definitely a decision. Not so difficult. I'm inclined to just come up to the 21 and down to the 11. If I play the 3 up, then I can play the 2 as far back as possible in my outer board, so covering the outer board, rather than, as opposed to just, if I was to play the 2 up and play 13-10, then I would have fewer shots on 6-3. 6-3 would hit, whereas in the other variation, 6-3 would just, if you chose to play it like that, I would get a shot on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm far from comfortable about this play, but I'm not going to think about it for too long. Okay, so he hits, and now of course I'm going to remake the anchor, but I should be able to play this without too much trouble. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to hit and then carry on. I don't think I can afford not to hit, because that just lets him bring his pieces round with impunity. So the hit, I think, is forced, and then you never ever break the midpoint here. It would just leave too many blots. So I guess that I'm going to do this. And so he's just going to come in and out again, and now I might have to break my midpoint. I don't think I'm going to do it though. Just to leave all those shots, leaving 15 fours plus 2 5 and 1 6 is 19 plus all the ones. It doesn't seem right to do it, so I'm just going to let him play. He's not going to cube, I don't think. Okay, so he rolled one of his worst. Now obviously I will have to hit with a 6. And if I hit, then 4's not going to come out, I don't think. It's just going to come down. Okay, so another 1 6. Clearly I don't have a cube, and the 2's are duplicated anyway. And this is tricky for me. I think I'm going to have to hit the man on the 7 point. If I hit the man on the 23, then I have to come out and leave all these blots strewn around the board, which isn't necessarily that bad. But also I would leave return shots on 2s, whereas if I hit the man on the 7 point and he hits me back on the 7, I then have returns myself. So again, I'm not sure about this, but this is the natural play. It's a 5-1, he doesn't come in on the 20. So this immediately is a more difficult game, and now I definitely want to make the 7. The question is, what do I do with the 6? Do I come out from the back? I don't know this. I don't even know what the criteria for deciding here are. I mean, I notice he's desperate to play 1s and unload, and he would be keener to unload with 1s than 2s, because he would prefer far rather have the 5 point than the 4 point. However, staying back gives me more opportunities to get shots later on. Let's say he escapes and then he makes one of the points. It's better for me to have the 4 point. And there's a question of coverage. This coming out to the 14 is more coverage, I think. The only reason I wouldn't want to come up to the 14 is because of the duplication. He needs 2s to come up to the 22 point. I'm going to play from the 20. I don't really know. Okay, so I would have been in trouble anyway. If I fan, I think I have to take. I'm not sure. Difficult take pass decisions. So he needs 4s to come up and 2s to hit. I've already got a man in the air. That's pretty crucial. I've already got a man up. So let's say he rolls like a 6-5 or 6-6. 5-1 is not so good. This looks pretty dangerous. 5-3 is not good. I still have to come in. So 1-1, 2-1, 3-1 comes up, which is good. 4-1 comes up. 5-1 is not so good. 3-2 hits, 4-2 hits, 5-2 hits, 6-2 hits, 3-4 just comes up nicely. And 6-6 and 5-5 is still pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I'm really unsure. Okay, so that was not good. Okay, so it was a pass. Luckily I didn't take that shit, but what was wrong? What did I do? So I should have hit. And then I should have hit and slotted. Okay, I did see that. Okay, so I didn't play that badly. I just made 3 mistakes in a row. It looked worse than it. My 3-2 was right, so that's pretty pleased with that. And then the 6-3. Yeah, hitting, but you have to... And then you do hit here, which is really tricky. Okay, that was right, that was easy. And then this was my biggest mistake. So I guess the point is you have to just hit this checker on the 23 while you can. You might never get the opportunity to hit it again. He might said if you come in on the 21 and hit, you might never get the chance to get it again. Now you give yourself the opportunity of hit that one first, and then you can hit the man on the 7 points later. So that's always the idea in those positions. And then repeating it, saying it again. If you just come in on 21, then you're basically foregoing the opportunity of hitting that checker. But I didn't know what to do with the 4, so I mean coming out was possible. I just didn't get scared to spread my checkers all over. So that's interesting. And then that's fine. The 6-1 was difficult. And then luckily, thankfully, I passed, saw that there were too many G's. And then, yeah, it was difficult. 6-3 is fine. 6-2, 6-3. Double 3 is going to hit, I think. Go to the 15. And now, as I'm behind, I don't think I want to play the 6 up. It's duplicated. I'm not stripping the mid too much, so I'm just going to play 13-7. Okay. This seems easy, just making both points. And a strong position, but not strong enough yet, I don't think. No, my heating pipes are going crazy. Yeah, so not quite strong enough, I don't think. 6-1, I can come out the 6. I can come out with the 6. Or I can just stack them up on the 7 point, or I can play 13-7, 6-5, giving myself, I suppose, an extra builder in a way. What do I like? Well, I don't want to give a 3-4. 1-6 is kind of duplicated, but not really. Okay, so, alright, okay, let's just do this. So now definitely not a cube, and now I can just come out easily. If he wants to hit, he's going to have to break the mid, and now I get outfield coverage, and now I get returns, but it's not enough to cube. Can't really be. There's only like, I don't know, 8 shots. 7 shots, 1, 5, 2, 3, 7, 9 shots plus 3, 6. If I hit, obviously it's looking like he's going to have to pass. So now, like with very punishing 3s and 2s, and a terrible board for him, including the blot on the A's, plus my anchor, plus punishing other numbers like double 3, all this stuff. This is an extremely easy cube, I think. and I think an easy play, because now all I need to do is just point and hit loose on the 4 point. And luckily I didn't get hit back, so it becomes even easier to play. So 1, maximum coverage, is either to the 9 point and the 11, or giving myself a good double 5. I'm going to just keep him spread. That's not good, I need to hit. That's good that I do, easy play. Now a failed blitz if he gets a 2. Okay, now that he rolled that, it shouldn't be so difficult for me to play, so now I just need to come out and bring my checkers around. A fan, not the end of the world. Luckily I didn't. So I could bring a checker in, if it just rolls double 2, and I've got all these checkers spread around, but or 2, 4. It's basically only 3 numbers, 2, 4 and double 2. Other than that, I think I want them spread. I'm just going to go for it. That could be a bit too loose. And now, even though I still leave the 2, 4, I think I need to come out from the back. Still leaving the double 2 and the 2, 4. Now there's no reason not to button up, so I'm just going to do that. So now if he does roll it, and now 6, 2, and I can afford to split them to get more flexibility, and you've got to be a bit careful in positions like this. So this is a little bit awkward. I think I have to leave 2 blots. Again, don't want to take too long, but yeah, I think I have to leave 2 blots unless I go to the ace point. Now I know, yeah, he's okay. So just need to come in so I don't get re-cubed, because when I get re-cubed I tend to make huge blunders. 6, 4 is an easy play. So I feel I haven't played too precisely in especially the 5, 4. But I shouldn't make too many mistakes here. No reason to leave any indirect shots here. 5, 1, just come in. Double 2, just come in. And as he's only got a 4-point board, I can afford to take a man off, keep my 5-point board, try and point on him when he comes out. This I'm not sure about. Not too many gammons, so I think this is slightly safer. Yeah, now after the double 3, I'm pleased that I made that play. Okay. Having said that, he rolls double 5. Still not many gammons. I mean, really very few. Even after. And then he rolls that. You see, no, you never ever know. And then double 3. Okay, well it looked like there were. It looked very much like there were no G's. So I mean, I'm just going to look at the winning percentages after the double 3. 0.8 gammons. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, so where else did I go wrong there? That was 4, 6, double 3 I suppose was easy. 6, 1 I found difficult. 5, 3 was easy. 5, 4, and then the double for me was easy. In fact, it was very close to being just on the borderline. And then double 6 was easy. Double 2, 3, 2, hitting. All pretty easy decisions. Hitting. I didn't see coming out, but I just didn't see that. 2-1, buttoning up, and then this, so 12-3, yep. So you only really get punished with the 6-2 and the 5-3. This man stays out of range. That's obviously going to be a lot better. And that was pretty much it. Okay. Three, 1, 6, 4. I'm just going to run. Two, 5 is great. Just avoid a 5 and a 2, which I do. If I can roll a 6-3 here. Okay, I can get one safe. If I bring the man to the 11 point here, then there are loads of indirects. So I think it's best off to just pay off to the 5s and get the man safe. I would have been hit on the 11. Can I get this safe? No, but I can point on him, which has got to be good. So now 3-5 isn't going to hit. Okay, this could well be something. Very thin cube, just because of the double 4, something like 3-1, 4-2, and then getting the checker safe. It's going to be an easy take. Might be a little bit early. Okay, that's a bad roll. So I think I have to bring it closer and give him a 5-6 as well. Wow. Double 2 is going to make the 4, but then I think it's going to have to go on so I don't leave shots. If I don't point on him on the 2 point, I leave 5-2, 1-2, double 2. If I do this, no shots. It's a bit awkward because of the structure. I could point on the ace. For sure, that would be a play. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I'm not a major fan. Now I am. Now for sure after that fan. So I can afford to slot the bar. And then play down, so that if he comes in on the 5 point, I've got 6s to hit. So hitting for sure. Don't think I can afford to pick it up. Maybe just bring the man closer to cover with 6s. Again, I'm kind of guessing at these. I'm not really taking enough time. 6 covers for sure. 2 can come down. So that if he comes in on the 5, I've got 6s to hit him with, which is what I want. I can see he's got the ace point, and I think I do need the bar. It's going to be much easier to bring home with the bar. Just leaves 5-2. Okay, I'm going to make the bar. Burr. And then what do I do here? Just save? Could just play safe. Bring it all around, all the way to the 3 point. Could do that. And give nothing, rather than give 5-2. I don't know, I don't know. I sort of, okay, that's a great roll. 1, 2, 3. And then the 3 I don't know. I do want to get the man off the 7 point, but equally I want a spare on the 5, I think, rather than the 4. So 6 is forced. I think I have to start. Now he's on the bar. I do want to clear the 7 point quite badly, and now I might have to pay off to a 1-6 because otherwise it leaves a very bad structure. Yeah, I'm inclined to do this. Okay, it leaves double 5. I kind of knew that anyway. Luckily, don't get hit. Okay, so this has been a tricky game. I wouldn't be surprised if I've made quite a few errors. Okay, so just the 4. I don't see any reason to leave 5s and 1s, so just leaving an interior block, I think. Just 11 shots. What can you do? I had a position like this against Lawrence Powell where I was so keen on, I'm going to get hit. Keen on keeping the preserving. That's a great preserving the structure that I left the extra shots and cleared the outer point, and it was a huge blunder. So I think I learned from that position. 1, 2. What do I do here? Okay, yeah, clear it. Clearly. So you escape to try and save the BG. Oops. What did I do? I did something. Okay, yeah, it got a bit difficult. So let's see, what did I do? 6-4. Okay, this was all fine. And then what was this? 13-7. Okay. 14-10, 8-6. Okay. I felt that I was doing something a bit funny here. I saw 8-6, but I thought, okay. And then making the bar was right. 6-5. So playing to the 3-point would have been bad. Okay. I should have brought it into the 4. So lots of little mistakes here. So instead of bringing them both in, I should just have played 7-2, 5-3. Not leaving a bad double 5. Okay. And then at least I've got my 5-4 right. Okay, so not a great game. Let's try and retrieve that. The PR's gone back up to 3.25, which is not good. That was just difficult. When you have lots of difficult decisions in a row, there's a tendency to try and want to play them quickly. So 4-1. Okay. 5-1. 6-4. I think I'm going to point rather than play 18-9. I think. Does leave a 5-4 and a 3-6, which is not what I want. 6-1. I can pick and pass. The problem is if I don't, then he's got all these checkers on the 8-point and the 6-point to do stuff with. I don't think if I hit, I don't think I can leave it there, even though it could kind of dupes the 3s. Then don't know. Okay, I don't know. This seems a bit dodged to me. But the upside is I don't get hit. It's always going to be good. So 2, I'm definitely hitting. 5, I think just bring a man down. Can come out. I think I want an extra man on the 8-point. Okay. Hitting again, but I've got nothing. So that's an easy play, just in and out, forced. Nick is going to point on me. Fang, I don't think is a cube. It's a great roll, it's easy to play. So 2 easy decisions in a row, takes the pressure off. Again, nothing here, but 5-1 would be nice. To point on the ace. 5-2, I don't think I can do anything with apart from just stack. Can't play 6-4, no reason to give a good 3. I think, I can't, I'm getting stuck here, but he doesn't always make the board, but he did this time. And now, I can play 8 to 263, but then I don't do anything about the anchor on the 14 point. Question is it too big to try and clear it now? I don't think there's anything else. There's no duplication. Okay, so I'm going to go for it. If I get hit, I think I can take. If I fan, I'm guessing, that's my sense. Okay, luckily, I don't have to think about it. This is not going to be a cube. Can't make the 10, but that leaves extra shots. So I think just try and get him to come in as high as possible. And then maybe I can think about cubing. So 40, 66, 96, 101, 61, 26, 87, 400, 110, 118, 122, 124. So we're 23 pips up. And we have got clearers like double 4, double 5, double 6, double 3. If I roll double 6, I don't think that with this board, even though he's got a straggler, sort of a goalkeeper on the 21 point, that he'll be able to take. And then I've got 3-2, even 4-2, and might have to point is not so bad for me. 6-1 is not bad. I'm gonna try it, I just don't know. 6-3, all the numbers play. Okay, so I did roll the 4-2, and I think I'm going to point. I just can't stop myself from doing it, and I get punished. Okay. Oh, I didn't know how to play this. I think I have to hit on the ace. Do I? 1. And then, okay, what else can I do? He's going to hit back, of course. Okay, no. 2-1. Just can play 4 to 3, 3 to 1. I can hit twice. Aye. What is right here? This is getting tricky. So if I play 65 to 3, I leave 2 blocks. I don't really want that. Don't really want to leave 2 blocks. I can hit on the 10 points. That's a possibility. But I like this because it only gives them basically 2 numbers, 5s and 4s. But if I hit here, it's got 5s, 3s and 1s. But then giving up the 4 point seems could be really bad. Could definitely be bad. Which makes me look at this play again. At least I keep the structure, so if I get hit, it's not as bad for me. So in fact, I'm starting to prefer this play. Oh, what's going on? I don't want him to anchor, so I suppose I'm going to do that. See what happens. So he would have rolled a 4. Alright, fan again. Okay, so this is getting tricky, getting very tricky. If I fan, I've got to pass this for sure. Surely. So he's got all 1s, basically. 1-6 is still going to be good, so it's 11 1s. Plus he's got the 9s. That's 15, and then he's got double 4 as well. I mean, I can't take this, can I? course, if he doesn't hit, I come in then. But I still need to come in. So I come in 11 times. And so I come in 8 times. And then, let's say I come in 8 times. And then, well, let's make it more, let's make it clearer. So he hits, say 16 times in the other 20 games out of 36. I come in about a third of them, which is 6 times. And in those 6 times, yeah, okay, so 6 games, it's probably not enough. And then, but then of course I've got the times when he doesn't hit the second time, then I've got some games that I come in then, and all that sort of stuff. But it just seems like I haven't got enough. So this is going to be a very bad game. I'm delaying the time that I'm going to pass this, but okay. I played 0, okay. And he made the error. Wow, okay, so let's see what I do. I'm going to have to get some bread because I'm starving. Okay, so 6-4 was right. Then picking and passing was right. Okay, so this was the easy part of the game. And then I didn't feel that confident about clearing the 14. And then I didn't feel confident about this cube. I didn't feel confident about hitting. And then the double 6 I didn't like. And then the 2-1. Luckily I didn't hit on the 10 points. So the absolute key here, the key takeaway, is you have to prevent your opponent from anchoring at all costs. So the second best play is playing 4 to 3-3 to 1. It also tries to stop him from anchoring. But if you play 13-10, then he's got 5s and 3s to anchor with, and then you're fucked. And then there's this ridiculous turnaround where I fanned, and then this cube, which is a huge pass. And I will be back in a sec. Okay. I think that's his first error. So although I happened to play that at 0, it was a really difficult game, which I didn't like. And the thing is that when you play, when you play on this Iron Man mode, you can see, you see the analysis after the game. But playing in real life, you don't know the analysis, so you get a bit of an uplift from seeing the analysis, even if the analysis isn't good, you still get to know rather than not knowing at all. So what did we have? 6-1, 3-1, 5-3, 3-2. Still tempted to split because he's going to make the 8 point some of the time. Maybe that's a bit wrong. I'm pleased I split. Don't think I want to hit twice here, it's too big. So I'm just going to keep the 28 point. That's not going to be good enough to cube yet. And here I can make the 3 point, but I don't think it's worth it. Again, I often underestimate the value of the 3 point. But I don't think I want to leave 3, 5 and 2, 6, as well as all the other stuff. So now just hit back, hope not to get hit again. This makes the 5. I think, yeah, I was going to say I think I can take that, but he didn't even cube. And so now 4, 3 could duplicate the 6, but then it gives, by coming out to the 18, I think it's better to minimize. And there is a duplication of the 3 somewhat. 1, 3 is, I think, pretty easy, just coming up. Don't want to come out to the 18 because it's too many shots. I think I want to come up, I'm in a little bit of danger on the 24 point, it just feels that way. I mean, I might be wrong. Now I don't know whether I make the 3 will come out. Can I come out? Give myself some extra space. Okay, so he doubles from here, just wasn't expecting that. Now we know this is a very easy decision. So I can't make a huge double take blunder unless I recube. He takes and then recubes me again. 4-1 I'm going to hit, because I've got the 21 point to scoot back onto. 1-3 now, this is different. I mean, I do want to stay back, but the staying back would entail me either playing 21-18, which is too big, or 6-3. I think I have to just give up and come up. I'm really not sure. I mean, 5-1 is easy, and I basically just got no winning chances because I came up, so maybe it was wrong. But can also lose gammons. Got 3 is excellent. Gives me some chance now of getting a shot. And now I'm going to make the 2 points. So something has to give, I think. There's not really much point staying because 1-6 and 1-5 will hit and make the 5 and make the ace point. So if I can make the 3 point, that would be good. Okay. Could stay for one more. Very unlikely to get gammon, so so was coming out right or wrong? Let's see, could be bad. Could have been bad. Okay, so there were some mistakes already coming up. Let's have a look. 3-2 spilling was good, that's good. And then the 5-3. Didn't even consider this. Hitting on the ace. That was clear, hitting back. And then I felt he might cube, and then the 1-3, you've got to play big. Double was like just a tiny double, according to the computer anyway, and then 4-1 is forced. At least the other 3-1 I got was not wrong. And then, yeah, okay, I played this a bit faster, double 3. But the 5-3, where was the 5-3? I had a 5-3. Where I came off. Not sure where it is. Somewhere. Right, I'm going to play one more game. Okay. So he's got a massive pip lead, so I don't really want to split my back checkers now, because I shouldn't be trying to race someone that's out racing me. Okay, so can either make the 2-point or hit on the 3. Hitting on the 3 is quite a few shots. He's got a good board. 2s are duplicated. But 4s and 1s and things like that aren't. Okay, I'm going to hit on the 3. I'm not sure. But he would have made the 4 points, so it's not such a bad result. Now the 1-5. Do realise I could hit on the ace, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that's obviously a really bad roll for him, but I've got 3 men back, so can't be a double yet. 5-3, definitely want to make 3, I think. Because he's got another block here. Stop him from anchoring. Okay, didn't work out too well. So even if I fan, it's going to be nothing. Now I don't really know what to play. So if I come off the 24 point, which is sort of what you want to do in these positions, I give quite a few good numbers. Ones are duped, but there'll be lots of double hits. I think it's too big. I really do. Just gives them too much. I just don't like it. I mean, if this is wrong, this is wrong. So I would have been better off, of course, making the other play. Now I can come up. Although it's not duplicated, the 3 isn't duplicated. It needs 3s to come up, 4s and 2s and 1s to hit. I've got to try and... Oh, okay, I didn't see that yet. Safety of the man. Now I can just get this checker safe. No reason to hit on the ace point. He's got to move. Something's got to go for him. Like that. And now 6 isn't going to be very good actually, but 6-2, because 6-2 is duplicated heavily. So I don't think this is enough. I mean, only 6-2, double 6, double 3 perhaps, but other than that, well, it's not enough. Can switch, but okay, so what do I really want to do here? I want to maximise my chances of making the 4 point. Do I make the 10 and play 13 to 12. 1, 2. Okay, I'm not going to take too long about it. Didn't want to switch, so 3, 6. Again, I don't think this is anything. 6s are duplicated. Apart from 6s, I don't really have many good numbers. 2, for sure. And then do I want to give myself a good 5 or a good 4? I suppose give myself a good 5. Is there anything else? Have I missed something? 2, 4, okay, let's do this. And now this is an easy cube. Don't know if you can take this. Where did we do anything wrong? No, okay, we did okay. Alright, so I'm still not able to get below the 3. Hopefully should be able to, taking all this sweet time. So 6-4 was right. I felt I was good. My feeling was good that it was close. 1-5, and then 5-3 was, and the 4-6. It was really close. Again, you're never going to know that over the board. And then it wasn't right to come up. That's weird. Okay, kind of see it. And then this, and then the double 1, and then that was lucky because he found it. It was an easy cube out. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. But thanks for watching. Hope it's not too slow. If I play faster, then I'll just end up playing too fast and not taking it seriously. So I'm trying to slow myself down and then explain my thought processes, etc., etc. And thanks for watching.